stay in touch. So in this video I am going to share you how to create a login and registration functionality Django application. So this video is completely for beginners, and by watching this video you can able to understand how to create a login and registration application using Django, and this will help you to develop advanced login and registration application in future. So let's move on to the video. Before going to the video, let me share you one thing, that this is the first video where I'm sharing about Django projects. So please do subscribe the channel. So let's move on to the video. So here I have created an empty folder, you can see here. Now I am going to open it. Okay, open on VS Code. Okay, here I have opened it. You can see the YouTube named folder is here. I'm going to zoom it so that you can understand it. You can see it. First of all, we want to go to the terminal and create a VM. VM help us to install all the necessary packages you might know. So let's create VM Python 3. This command is only working for Mac and Linux. So -nm VM, and we are going to give the name of the VM. Here I am going to give the name as VM. So here the VM is created. Now I want to go to the VM, so that now I am on the PC's terminal. So I want to go to the VM's terminal. So I'm going to write source and VM, the VM name, so VM, and I am going to bin and activate. Click. Now we are on the VM's terminal. So now we want to install Python Django. So pip install Django. Okay, now we want to wait some seconds. Okay, we have installed Django successfully on our VM. So now I am going to clear everything from the terminal. Oh, clear, spelling mistake. Okay, now we have cleared the terminal, and now I am going to create our first Django project. So here I am gonna write Django admin minus Django admin, which is the first, where we are calling the Django, and we are going to create a project. So start, don't need to enter space, you don't need to write space, start project, which is a one word. Project and the project name. Start project name, I am going to give my project as the project name. Project. Here I have opened my project. Here my project is, you are able to see the my project. Now we want to move on to the my project. Now we are on YouTube folder. We want to move to this project, so that we want to write cd my project. So now we are on my project folder. So now I am going to install. Now I am going to create the app, the Django app. So I am going to write Django admin start app. Here we have write start project. Now we are going to create an app, so we need to write start app and the app name, my app. I'm going to give my app the name as my app. Okay, now I have created my app. You can able to see the application here. So we have done this, but now I want to do what? Yes, I want to go to the my project and install the my app. We have created the my app here, but we are not installed. We have not said the my project that we have created an app. So we need to apps. So here single quotes, and I'm going to share the app name. So my app, we have given the my app and writing a comma. Save it, close it. Now we have installed my app on my project, or we have shared that we have created an app to the my project. Okay, now we want to go to the URLs, write a path, and I'm going to give nothing. Okay, empty route, creating an empty route, and include include. Here it's showing because we have not included it. So quick fix. Okay, I don't need to quick fix. You want to write include. Here everything is explained as a comment. App dot urls. So now I am calling my the URL in my apps. So I want to write it on info12800, which is the URL, and like this. Then he want to go to the my app and go to the URL. So now we want to find out the URL. Here is not any URL is given, so that I am going to create a urls.py. So here it is. So here my app URL. So okay. So here we have created a urls.py, and I'm just copy and pasting this on here, and okay, I am removing the include. We don't need to include anything, and we don't need this also. Okay, we have added a path. So this currently I am making this a comment. We will use it while creating our project. So now I am going to create a template also. In template we are going to share all the templates.py. Okay, not py, it's a directory. So here I am going to create 3 files. One is index.html, which is a dashboard, which is for dashboard. h1. Here I am going to write h1. Okay, h1. Okay, here I am going to write this. Okay, welcome to dashboard. Welcome to dashboard. Hello, this is the dashboard. Hello, this is the board. This is the dashboard. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I have and the next one is that login.html, and the other is signup.register. And here I have created a registration form here, so I'm going to copy it and paste it on register.html and passwords and access. And here I don't need confirm password. Okay, I'm saving it. Okay, I want to install this also. No, it's not necessary. So now I'm going to copy and paste the HTML page for the login form. So here I'm pasting it. Yep. Now we have. Okay, just install it. Otherwise it will. You don't need to install it if you are creating this. You are working on your project. It's showing some error like this. You want to paste it and run it. I don't know why it's showing like this. It's not necessary to install, but it's showing an error that I have installed. Okay, now we have register.html, login.html, and index.html, and I'm going to run our Django project. And let's check what is going to be. We can see. Okay, so Python 3 for Mac, manage.py, run server. Okay, server. Okay, here we have got a URL. I'm going to the URL here. Okay, refresh it. Here you can able to see the Django installation was successfully. So, but I want to show the index.html first. So how do I do this? So for that, I'm going to the url.py in my project, not my app. You can able to see we have created the url.py. So here I'm going to create path. Here empty path, so that it will show on this page. And right comma views. Views. Currently we have not created any view, so it will show an error, but we will create it later. So I am giving the view name as index, and I'm gonna give the name as index. The name, the item name, you don't need to bother about this now. I will share you in later about what is this. Okay, now it's showing an error. First of all, they are saying that it's not defined, views is not defined. First of all, let me define the views. Okay, from where dot import views. So like this, dot means from the same directory, which is my app directory. Okay, so now we have, but the index is not created by the function name. Index is not created, that's why it's showing an error saying that module my app.views has no attribute index. So we want to create the index. So let's search for, here you can able to see the view. Now we are going to create the function, the view function, to display this HTML page, index.html. So I am writing def in Python. As you know, we are creating function by starting from diff and the function name index. Okay, and here I'm going to request. You need to pass request or anything you like. Okay, here I have passed a request. Okay, so now I am going to return render. Hope that you know what is render. Render is used to render the HTML page. So here I am going to give the HTML name. First of all, you want to give what HTML request. So request is the request comma and the HTML page name, and that is index.html. Here I have give the index.html here. So now I'm going to so here you can able to see the hello, this is the dashboard. So you can able to see now the index.html. Okay, on the same way I'm going to create the login page and registration page. So let's copy it, paste it here, and here I'm going to write login and also the HTML name login, and here I am going to write register, and the HTML name is register. No matter, you don't need to make it same, or no matter, it's not matter, you can give any name here. Okay, now I'm saying this. If you go to the login, it will not work. It's not working. They're saying that here there's an empty row and admin, which is I will share you in the later video about admin. So now I'm going to why the error is showing, why it's not says the login page is showing 404. Think about it and write it on the comment section. Hoping that you are written on it on the comment section. Now let's understand why the error is showing. Now we have created the function, view function, but we are not shared about the URL routing. So here I am copying and pasting it, and here you want to paste comma here. So here I want to login slash, and here you want to write register slash, and here I want to pass the view function name. Okay. And that is login, and here the name, you can give any name. Here I am giving the login. You can also give any other name like admin login or any other kind of thing. Here I am giving register, and here register. Okay. Now if you are going to this page, here you can able to see the login page. If you write register, you can able to see the registration page. So yeah, that's great. That's completely great. So yeah, now what we want to do? We want to create a database to store the data where the user is entering here. So we want to do that. So here I am closing these pages for now. And for creating a database, here in Django we are using OR. You might know that. So that's on models.py. Here I am going to create a class called what I'm going to give the name is that users, and we are models. Okay, we are writing models. Okay, model. Okay, here we are using the core feature of oops. Are going to this page. Here you can able to see the login page. If you write register, you can able to see the registration page. So yeah, that's great. That's completely great. So yeah, now what we want to do? We want to create a database to store the data where the user is entering here. So we want to do that. So here I am closing these pages for now, and For creating a database, here in Django we are using ORM, you might know that. So that's on models.py. Here I am going to create a class called what I'm going to give the name is that users, and we are models. Okay, we are writing models dot model. Okay, so let's want to class users. So here I'm going to create the column. Here I have created a table called users. Now I want to create the components in the table. First of all, I want to give full name, and so I'm going to give the full name, which is varchar field, so that I want to character field. So in Django, you want to write varchar. You want to create a varchar field, so you want to write character field. Here you can see. Okay. Yes. Models.character field max length. Here you want to say the length. I'm going to write 150 characters and click on it. Okay. We want to make blank true and null true. Which is why we are using blank and null true, because if you are giving blank true and null true, it will be stored the null or blank data. Otherwise, it will show an error. So that's why we are giving the blank and null true. And we don't need to add this, but as a beginner, you want to create all tables by giving blank true and null true, because otherwise it will give you an error sometimes, and you may struggle to solve that. Okay. Now I'm going to create the next one is that email address, email field. There's a field called email field, and the next one is automatically 254, and here email. Okay. And as I said earlier, as a beginner, we need to pass this every time. And the next one is password. Password equals to models.password. You want to give password. Okay, copy and paste this. Okay, here I'm copy, paste it. And the last one is username. Okay, username also. And then right here, user name. Okay, here I have them models. Okay, models.charfield max and 150. You can give anything. Blank, true, and no. Okay. True. Okay. Now I'm gonna save it, but if you coming to the DB SQLite, okay, here you can't able to see any tables here, so that you want to migrate it. So that close the live server by clicking command +C and write Python 3 for Mac and Linux manage .py make migration. Okay, migrations. So we have created the migration user here. And now if you are going to the table, you can't able to see anything because we have not migrated it. We have made the migration, but we have not migrate the data to the SQLite table. So I am going to migrate it. Python. Okay, the syntax is almost same, and migrate, you want to write migrate, the command is almost same. Okay, now if you are refreshing it, you can able to see a lot of tables here. As of now, you want to think about this. We have created this my app users is the name we have given on the class. This is the name of the app, and here you can able to see ID, which is automatically created, and it is auto increment and primary key. And here you can able to see full name, email, password, username, etc. Okay, that's great. So now, as of now, let's move on to the, now we have created, just close it, and now let's move on to the register form, and let's open the register form. Okay, now we want to move on to the saving data. We are going to save the data which user is typing here. So by now, here I am going to, this is a form, I am going to give the action we have not created an action, but method is post. We are going to give the post method, because while saving the data, while passing important data, you need to definitely use post rather than get method. And yeah, that's all. Here the name is full name is here, the name email is here, name username is here, and name password is here. So we are going to access the data entered using this name. Okay, so here 3 errors showing. What's the error? Consider using lowercase from method values. Okay, you don't need to think about it. Because I have installed some what I call the extensions which will help you to create make your code much more readable. That's why it's showing like this. So now we can able to see the, okay, I have stopped the server, live server. Make it open. Okay, here now you can able to see the registration form. When the user types something, I want to save it to the database. So for that, here this is the route for that. So here I am going to write an if method. If, then, okay, then I want to run this command. So now if you are going to this, here the method we are calling is a get method. Here we are not passing anything, but while we are transferring some data through form and we have given it the method as post, then this will trigger, this if method will trigger, and this is gonna be work, the if will work. Okay, if the method is post, then I want to get the username, password, password, the email, the username, etc. So I'm going to give request. I'm going to get all the data request dot post. So I want to get all the data passed through post method. So here we are passing through post method. So POST post. So here we are going to get is used to get the name. The name we are given here. The first full name is given here, should be copy and paste here in a double quote, so single quote. Here I have given. Similarly, I want to pass all the data I have entering there, or the user have entering there. Okay, and so the full name. Okay, here the full name is necessary. Full name. Here you can able to see the full name here. Okay, here I am going to pass the password. You can able to see the password is passed here, and username is passed the name username, and email is passed here. So I am going to give. How is what gonna be happened? We have defined the variables. We have getting the name from the post from the form here, and now I want to save it onto the server. So what we are going to do is that calling the this where is the model models, this model, the user here in views. So here I am going to user dot, okay, but here it's not going to be work because we have not imported the user from for that you have to write from, okay, from there dot models. Dot models means this model, which means the model on the same directory. So import and the name of the database or the class table, the table users. So this is a model name created here, the class created here, you can able to see here. Okay, I have imported it, and now I am going to save the data. For that, user, okay, I have class, okay, the user, I want to pass the same name as given here. Okay, so now I am going to pass every data. First of all, I want to give the user name, or you can give any name equal to the defined username. This is the table name which we have given here. Okay, and this is the variable declared by us, comma, full name. For saving it, you want to pass save. Okay, now it is saved. Okay, so I am declaring a variable here, so that user created. Okay, if user created is success, you want to redirect to the registration form. For that, I am going to write okay, if method, where I am going to pass if user created if it is true, you want to return redirect to which page? The page name you have to give. Here we want to go to the login, not the page name, which is the function view function's name. So redirect to the login. So double quotes login. You have to go to the no double quotes. No, I don't think it's double. So now it's showing that the redirect is not defined here, or the redirect not defined. Okay, so we want to define the redirect. So now here right comma and redirect. So now we have defined redirect. So if the user is created, it will redirect to the login page. Else you don't need to write else. If it run, it will go to the page. The else means you want to write like this. It is return. What you want to return to the same page, or you want to return at the same page. Now let's try it's working or not. So first of all, I am going to give the name of mine. Okay, full name Premraj M6S. Okay, the email ID is premrajms.official@gmail.com. This is not my email ID. Don't need to write emails for me. And here I am giving the username as admin, and here I am going to password as admin, and click on save. And here it's showing you want to validate, you want to verify the CSRF token, which means you might know if you are have a different better knowledge. Okay, here about that. And also now we entered the data, what's gonna be happen. Okay, let me refresh it, and Premraj, okay, admin, we enter it. Nothing is happening because we have not given the action here. So we want to give the action, so that you want to write URL. So this is the URL. So here we want to paste the name. So in this situation, the name is going to be working. So I am going to the name here. You want to copy the name and paste it on here. Okay, so yeah, now I am refreshing the refreshing the page and writing premrajms@gmail.com admin and admin, and enter it, but it is not redirecting to the login page. It's not redirecting to the login page. And while we are going to this, here it is saving. So I want to know why it's not redirecting to the login page. So I want to go to the views, and here you can able to see the login. I have said that go to the login if it is true, but it's not going to the login. Why it's happening? I want to know why it's happening. So let me check. Okay, I found it. Okay, we don't need to give like this. If you want to write make it working like this, you want to choose another way. So I'm removing this. Okay, now it will work. Okay, redirect. Okay, okay, we are going to okay, now we are pasting the name, admin. Okay, okay, we are redirecting the login page. Okay, now it's working perfectly. So now we want to make the login page working. Okay, if the user writes the username and password, you want to, when click on it need to check the password and username, and it need to work. It need to redirect to the login dashboard. So for that, I'm going to login this function and click here. Okay, here I'm going to write the code. Before that, let me show you. Here I have write it again several times. I have entered the same data. So it's showing like this. A lot of data is showing like this. The same username, same password, same email ID. You can implement the other features like username validation, the username, make the username unique by writing the code. I'm not going to do that because the time is limited for me. So in other video I will definitely show you how to do that. Okay, and now let me install registration. Okay, now I'm going to install now I'm going to work on login page. If you can write the same, copy the same features here from here, okay. With the username and password available on the database. So how to do that, let's check out. So first of all, let me get all the data from the database. So that I'm going to write user equal to users, which is the name of the models class. So dot objects dot what I want to give is that get method. Okay, I'm going to pass get method. I want to get the method and where the username equals. Okay, the username is the models class. Here you can see the username. Here you can see the username. Okay, and this username is the variable defined by us. Okay, we are getting the username. Okay, now we will get the username details here, and now I'm going to check the username. If the username is and the password is, we are going to validate the username and password. If user, we have defined here dot password equals to, so please note any kind of triple equals in Python, that's on JavaScript. Okay, so now if the username and password is same, then we want to create a session. Session means which will store the data on your browser and server. So I have created a doc here, and this is for deleting a this we can use while logout. This you can use while log in. Okay, not login, while get the username from the saved data, which this you can use for create a session. Create a session. Okay, now I am going to here and paste it here, and the username I want to pass here is name, the name of the session, and equals to username. And okay, I only need to do this. Okay, now we have saved the data, and we have validated the data with the user password and the ended password, and if it's true, it's correct, then it will redirect to the username. It will, if the user the data is taken from the, okay, now we have taken the data from the username, and after we are validating it with the password, and we are storing, if it's correct, we are storing the username on our section. And now I am going to do what? Also I want to save the full name. Okay, so I want to gain the full name. Okay, the full name. So full name I will use user dot full name. Okay, so from this user I'm going to find the full name. We have full name from here, so we will get the full name, and here I'm going to say full name. Okay, and now I'm going to redirect to which page? Redirect to the index page. Okay, index page. Okay, now it's will working. Okay, if the password is correct, else it will return this page with a message. What's the message? I'm going to pass a message. okay, double quotes, and here also I want to pass through double quotes. Password, incorrect password. Okay, incorrect password or username. Incorrect password or username. Try. Before going to try, let me share you one other thing is that you want to go to the login section and pass the form data. Okay, first of all I want to give the action. So I am going to give on the single quotes. Okay, URL. So here I am going to pass the URL, and for that this is the login URL if it's post method. Okay, I am pasting it, and also I want to define it's a post method, and that's why the function will save the data. If you are giving here get, it will not going to save this function is not going to be work. Okay, so here I am going to post method is passing, and here I have written this. So, and also I want to write a alert if the, so now I have created a script here. If the password is error. Okay, now I am going to pass error. Double quotes with error, which I have passed from here. Okay, if the error is given, then it need to alert on double quotes and semicolon. Okay, okay, I want to pass the error here. Error. Okay, it's not double quotes, it's on a single, it's not on a double quotes. Okay, now it's gonna work. Okay, now it's working. So I am going to give my name, what I have given. Okay, the username is admin and password is admin. Okay, CSRF token, don't forget that. Okay, now I am going to pass here CSRF token within the form. CSR is gonna be fire. Okay, refresh it and gonna write admin, and it's showing annual first element. So I am going to pass a filter. I am passing a filter, and first give a parenthesis here. Okay, now it will work. Admin, it will redirect to the dashboard. So if you are writing admins, it's showing an incorrect password. Here I am going to give blah blah blah, here incorrect password. So if I give Prem or the email and the admin, now there is a problem. If the user who don't have any account, who type on the URL dashboard, okay, dashboard is not like that. Here he's going to the dashboard if he is not logged in. So I don't need to show the main page if he is not logged in. What do I do? Yes, now I want to do one thing, is that I want to deny accessing this page by writing an if condition. Okay, if first name, or you can pass username we have created here, and here I am passing the first name. If the if this just space here, okay, given as first name, but the section is not existing as the first name. The section only is existing for full name. So here you have to pass full name, and now I have saving it, refreshing it. Now I have already logged in, that's why I can able to access this page. If I remove the cookies from here and reload it, it will redirect to this page. If I try again and again to get on the main page, I can't able to do that. Yeah, now I write a wrong password, it will incorrect password, it will show an incorrect password here. And if I write the correct password, it will redirect to the dashboard. Okay, now let's show how it's gonna be work. Okay, it's working well. So if I want to go to the admin, oh sorry, there's not any URL port like that, and login, I can able to go to the login, but I have already logged in here. So why it is showing to login again? So I want to copy and paste this. I want to copy the same from here. Okay, and okay, if the username is all existing, then return redirect to on which page? To the index page. So now if I'm already logged in, then I refresh it, I will go to the dashboard. If I write again login, it will redirect to the page. And if I log out and reload the page, and I'm going to the login page, and this is now redirected to the page if the user is login and logged. If he write here register, now it's showing the register here, but the user is already logged in, then it's not necessary to show the register here. And this is a homework for you to make this page not accessible for those people who are logged in. Hello, this is the dashboard. Okay, it's showing here, but I want to show the name here. Hello Premraj, this is the dashboard. Okay, how do I do that? So for that, I'm going to the dashboard.html or index.html, where hello Premraj. Here I want to show the hello Premraj. So here I want to give this like this. Okay, now I am going to pass the username here. Request dot session dot and the name, full name. I want full name, and I'm saving it and refresh it. Hello Premraj, this is the dashboard. Okay, now we have getting the name also. Okay, so yep, I think that's all in this video. So hope that this video will be helpful to you. In the next video, I'm going to make much more secure a production based advanced level login and registration form.